I think we did it. 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 What's going on, chat? Getting things set up. Getting things set up. Getting things set up. Getting things set up. Are we live? I think we are. Not boast too much. All right, chat. I'm getting my stuff set up here, chat. Come on in, everybody.
Kick off the show, we are ready to go. Snap that ball, let the ref make a call. We're here to win, we're about to begin. Pigskin is flying, ain't no denying. Dynasty games that just ain't the same. Building a team who's about to redeem. College football is back, now let's go attack.
Come on in, everybody. I think we got it all. What's up, DH?
Kick off the show, we are ready to go. Snap that ball, let the ref make a call. We're here to win, we're about to begin. Pigskin is flying, ain't no denying. Dynasty games that just ain't the same. Building a team who's about to redeem. College football is back, now let's go.
All right,
attack.
I think we're good now. Chat,
Let's go attack.
is it possible?
Come on in. Are you ready to
What's
win?
up, Cheese?
Kick off the show, we are ready to go.
Chad, is this possible?
Let the ref make a call. We're here to win, we're about to begin. Pigskin is flying, ain't no denying. Dynasty games just ain't the same. Building a team who's about to redeem. College football
All right, chat.
is back, now let's go attack.
Everybody come in and get comfortable. What are we doing today? We're doing the SEC. That's what we're doing today, y'all.
Team who's about to redeem. College football is back, let's go attack.
Question is, what are y'all doing today, chat? Oh my goodness, chat.
Are you ready to win?
Y'all, we got to talk about this first. I got to tell y'all this first so you know what's going on. So, I have been streaming now for, by the way, I'm Positive Perk. Come on in. I've been streaming now for, let me change my screen too. Actually, I'll wait and change my screen in a minute. We're just talking here for a minute anyway. We are going to do the SEC today for Dynasty breakdown rankings type stuff. Okay. Anyway, I've been streaming now for 4 months, and I've been using Streamlabs. And what's up, Alexis? And had my TikTok stream key for a little while, and then all of a sudden it went away. Couldn't figure out what was going on. And then long story short, I figured out, wait a second, I got to be a part of an agency to get it back. So I started that process trying to find an agency that was going to be reputable, help me when I needed help, all the things, right? And we did it. We found them. Now we're on all 3 platforms at the same time. We're on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok all at the same time, and I'm ready, y'all. I am so excited. I'm going to have and switch y'all over. I'm jacked up. Plus, we're only 2 days away, chat. 2 days. That's it. The best part is I can see my YouTube chat. I can see my Twitch chat, and I can see my TikTok. I can see everybody at the same time. So this is going to be beautiful. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, chat. It is nice here where I'm at. We had some rain yesterday, though. We had a lot of rain. We need it. Man, we needed rain so bad, but we finally got it. So, chat, what we're going to do today is we're going to break down the SEC. Okay. When I say break down, we're just going to talk about it. Do what we did on the stream the other day. or yesterday when we did the Sun Belt. We're going to do it exactly the same way. Caleb says I'm playing one game with my team before I touch anything else. I hear you, dude. I hear you. Actually, let's talk about too maybe some expectations about launch day, because here's the way I see it. I got a feeling. Hold on, chat. Let me adjust one little thing over here on my chat screen. So I'm still getting things the way I want it, so I can see. It's just easier for me to see as chat rolls in. I'm trying to maximize because I run 2 monitors. I'm just trying to maximize it. Because, you know how it goes. Anyway, what's up, Corbin? Plus, I'm OCD, y'all. I'm just telling y'all. When it comes to this kind of the setup stuff, I want it right. You know. Now I can kick back and relax because everything's working. Man, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was nervous. Because I hadn't had all 3 platforms together in like a month and a half. It's been a while. So, again, chat, today we're going to break down, we're going to look at the SEC. We did Sunbelt yesterday, okay? I think I told everybody yesterday, I was pretty sure I was clear, that I am pulling my first Dynasty team out of the Sunbelt Conference, okay? But I thought this would be a good one to do today, the SEC, because, you know, there's a lot of big names in the SEC, which we know. If anybody keeps up with football, which I know all y'all do. A lot of big programs, a lot of dynasties already in the SEC, right? So the question here is, the real question is, why do you play the teams out of the SEC? What are your reasons, right? Now on my screen here, I'm using a website called Tier Maker, just so y'all know. I get this question a lot. Probably going to get it even more as we go through this today, which is fine. But it's called Tier Maker, TIERMAKER. It's free. Okay. You just look up Tier Maker and then look up college football FBS teams 2025, and you'll find it. And you can adjust this however you want it. It gives you all the college teams that are in the FBS Division I, all their logos. And then you get to adjust the categories. You can change these categories to whatever you want them to be. For my stream today, I put in talent, uniforms, stadium, top 5, and final 2. Okay. So that's how we're going to break it down today. Hold on, chat. Okay. So kick back, relax. Okay. Get comfortable. We're going to be here a little while. I'm taking my time. I'm not in a hurry. It's Saturday and I have nowhere else to be, truthfully. I have nowhere else to go or anything else to do today. This is it. So we're going to break down the SEC. I've got all the SEC teams already pulled up to the top line here. Alabama, Arkansas, Auburn, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, LSU, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Missouri, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas A&M, Vanderbilt. Okay. Yesterday we used like this poll system type deal, but because I've got all 3 of my platforms now running at the same time, I've got to figure out a new poll system, so we won't be using a poll system today. The only thing we'll be using, Monday is the official launch day for people that bought the deluxe edition for College Football 25. All right. Now, I just want y'all to know something. Okay. Just be aware. It's highly possible that when this thing launches on Monday for deluxe edition folks like myself, there could be a delay. Sometimes servers get screwed up, right? This is one of the most anticipated games launches in years, and I mean a long time. Right, chat? Y'all know this. So there's going to be a lot going on, okay? Which means it's highly possible that the servers could have issues, right? I hope they don't. I hope that EA Sports is prepared for this and they know exactly what to expect because it's going to be wild. Monday's going to be a wild day for everybody. Okay. So when you come here Monday, if you come and watch me stream it Monday, just know that we may jump right into a game. We may not. It really depends. I think we will be able. I've done a little bit of research on this, and it looks like we will be able to jump into, even if we can't jump right into the game. I think we'll be able to jump into Road to Glory. Right. We got a first time chatter down there. We got a lot of first time chatters, y'all. So I'm probably not going to do my. Actually, I'm probably going to do a round of applause for everybody right now. People the first time showing up. This is what I usually do on my streams, on my lives. I'll just go ahead and give everybody a round of applause for being here. So it's Monday at 4 p.m. Okay. That's for the people that bought the deluxe edition like I did, right? 4 p.m. Eastern Monday. So let's talk about it. 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Mountain, 1 p.m. Pacific. And excuse me, so I ate lunch right before I got on here. So, Bray says, "Have you announced what Dynasty you're running?" I have not yet. I'm going to reveal that on Monday. That'll be part of my reveal on Monday. Okay, so give us something to look forward to, right? I'm still doing my homework and studying up on it and all that stuff, right? What's up, Mikey? How we doing? And let me just say hey to everybody that I can see the names: Alexis, Corbin, Mikey, Prolific, Robbie, Bray, Ethan, Kayla. We got a lot of people here, y'all. Jagger. One guy, I don't know. I guess that's an alligator. What's up, alligator? Crocodile. Because again, I'm on all three platforms finally again. So we are back. Bray, I do not have any intentions on playing Madden 25. I'm going to put all my energy into college football 25 because it's been a long time, and that's what I'm doing. So I am so ready for this game, and there's going to be a lot of different things you can do with this game. We can literally put hours and hours and hours into this game, which I'm planning on doing on stream. So I'm super excited about it. Well, chat, let's go ahead and jump into what we're going to do today because I know a lot of y'all came for this. So I appreciate y'all showing up. I'm sure we'll have more people popping in and out as we go. Look, if you're ever on TikTok right now, just go ahead and tap my forehead, right? Just tap me right in the forehead. That'll make the little hearts go up. And we'll get this show kicking. Caleb Carlos says, no one should touch Madden this year. Force the development team to actually care about the quality of it. I think I agree with that. Because after seeing what they're giving us through this college football 25, Madden needs some work. Would y'all agree, chat? Chat, if you think Madden needs some work, I want you to throw a W in the chat right now. If you think Madden needs work, put a W in the chat. I'm just curious. I just want to see what y'all's opinion is. Because that's my opinion. It is fun, right? But I think it needs a little bit of help. Just a little bit. Not much. So, still fun. And that's what we're here for, y'all. Look, if you've never been on my stream before, I'll just go ahead and tell you. I'm a 53-year-old high school teacher. Been teaching almost 20 years. I have fun on stream. I'm not trying to be a pro player, right? I'm just here to have fun and share my experience with you. That is why we're here, okay? I'm not here to try to be the best of anything, right? I'm probably going to screw a lot of stuff up. I'm probably going to make a lot of mistakes. I'm probably going to hit the buttons the wrong direction, right? I'm probably going to hit the wrong button. I'm probably going to do things you've probably never seen before on stream because I literally have not played a college football game since the last one came out, right? So Dylan says, what's your prediction for Oklahoma record this year? I don't know. What was Oklahoma's record last year? Let's see. I don't even remember, y'all. Oklahoma, where are they at? Thought Oklahoma's not in the SEC. Am I wrong, y'all? I'm looking at. I don't see it. They're in the Big 12. I need to get them out of here. I don't need them on the top line. Forget that then. Okay, move them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, now we're right. How did I not catch that a while ago when I was off stream? Anyway, see, I warned y'all. I told you I'm going to make mistakes. Okay? I'm going to make mistakes. That's just all there is to it. They moved to the Big 12. Ah, ha, ha. Gotcha. All right, so anyway, I don't know what Oklahoma's record was last year. I don't really keep up that close with Oklahoma football, just to be honest with you. So I don't know what to tell you on that. I really don't. George said, no, they're in the SEC now, but they weren't last year. Let's confirm this, y'all. Teams. Yep, right there. It says Oklahoma. They are in the SEC. They're right here on the list. But they weren't last year. So that makes sense. So they moved. See, chat? Okay. I wasn't wrong. I thought I was losing my mind there for a second. Because I looked it up earlier. So they'll be the last team that we throw up here in the box, okay? Actually we'll just start with Oklahoma. Since we're talking about Oklahoma, let's start with them, okay? Bray says, we need a Positive Perk Fantasy Football League. Now, I do play fantasy football. I do like some fantasy football, so I may have to consider that. I don't know. We'll see. All right, Chad, here's how this is going to work out. Here's what we're going to do. Again, we're only looking at SEC today. And we're going to take these teams and we're going to place them where we think they belong. So, do you think if you were going to run a dynasty with Oklahoma, okay, would you run them because of their stadium, of their uniforms, or of their talent? Those are your three options: stadium, uniforms, talent. So, chat, let me know. Where would you put Oklahoma? Where would you put them? Stadium, uniforms, or talent, and you're going to have to type it in the chat, okay? Just type your response in the chat. All right, I'm seeing uniforms. I'm seeing talent. I'm seeing talent. Talent, okay. So we got uniforms and talent for Oklahoma. Not much on their stadium, huh? Let me pull a separate tab up. So if we want to look up, see what their football stadium looks like. Images. It's big. Man, that's big, y'all. It's a big stadium. It's your typical college bowl type stadium, you know. Looks like a bowl, you know. Not terrible. Okay. Let's go back here. All right, so we're saying uniforms and talent, right? What did I see the most of on the chat? I think I saw the most of uniforms. Actually, I'm seeing talent more than I'm seeing uniforms. We'll put them under talent. Okay. So we'll throw them under talent. Faux show. All right. What about Alabama? Should we just go ahead and put Alabama in the top 5? I mean, do we even need to spend time on Alabama, y'all? Yeah, I think we should just shove them in the top 5 and just call it a day. At the end of the stream, we will break out the top 5 into the final 2, okay? But right now, we'll just put them in the top 5 and leave them there. How's that sound? That sound like a deal, chat? All right, chat. Let me Let me check one thing real quick. I'm gonna put y'all back on my chatting screen real quick because I need to check one thing really fast before we keep moving here. Oh yeah, I know why I did that. Okay, I remember now. Got it. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I was just checking something else on my setup. All right, we're back in here. Make sure everything's locked. Yeah, locked everything. Okay. All right, now we are now in Arkansas. Where we want to put Arkansas, chat? We want to put them stadium, uniforms, or talent. Stadiums, uniforms, or talent for Arkansas. Again, we're breaking down the SEC today for Dynasty. If you were going to run Arkansas for Dynasty, why would you run them? Their stadium, their uniforms, or their talent? Okay, I'm saying uniforms. Jacob says they have a decent stadium. Let's see what Arkansas Stadium looks like. Or Arkansas. Does anybody say Arkansas? That's pretty nice. Yeah. Looks pretty good to me. So we do for Arkansas. Do we want to go stadium or do we want to go uniforms? What do y'all think? Overall, what do you think we should do, chat? Because I see Caleb's still saying uniforms. Okay, we'll go uniforms. I'm fine with that. Again, I don't have really a preference either way on either one of these. Okay. Now let's see. Auburn. What are we doing with Auburn now? Auburn. Stadium, uniforms, or talent for Auburn? Jacob says Tennessee and LSU are going to be stadium. Caleb Carley says LSU is going to be top 5. Got a tickle in my throat. Won't go away. You got to put people in the stadium, right? To watch them play the games. So, chat, what are we doing with Auburn? What do y'all want to do with them? Y'all want to put them under uniforms, or y'all want to go stadiums with them? George says let's go stadium for Arkansas. Auburn. Sorry, Auburn. Okay, I'm saying stadium twice. Okay. Auburn for stadium because they can be rocking in the Iron Bowl. Got it. All right, stadium it is. Well, let me look at their stadium. I hadn't. I know I've seen it in the past, but I'm gonna refresh my memory because doing this with you guys also helps me remember what things look like. Pretty big. A lot of these stadiums look a lot better at nighttime. Y'all notice that? Like the nighttime photos are really cool. That's a cool photo. Sun going down. Lights are just coming on. That pops. That pops. Okay. What about Florida? What are we doing with them Gators? What are we doing with them Gators, chat? I saw one guy on YouTube yesterday, I think it was. He's already said that he's going to build Florida as his dynasty. He said he wanted to bring him back to relevance. User 423 English. I know no Spanish at all. So what we're doing with Florida. George says Florida's uniforms. Okay. Uniforms. All right. Y'all are saying mainly uniforms. Okay. Again, Chad, if you're on TikTok and you want to get more people in here so we can, get more opinions and get more people to vote on this, all you got to do is tap on your screen, tap my forehead, let the hearts fly up, and we'll get them in here. All right. Now, I'll just tell you with my new setup, the way I've got things set up right now, I cannot see how many likes we have. I can't see exactly how many people are in here. So that's something I'm probably going to fix as well. So I can't see those numbers, but you guys can help me get more people here, right? And I appreciate you guys liking the live. It really does help. So liking the live, commenting, sharing, all the free things, right? Carcino, what's going on, man? All right, guys, we're up to Georgia. Should we put Georgia in the top 5? Stadium, uniforms, and talent. Georgia's one of the top teams, y'all. Caleb Carlos says we might as well take Georgia and put them in the top 2. Corn says, yes, Georgia belongs in the top 5 for sure. Now, we're just going to have fun with this, y'all. I'm just going to put them in top 5. We'll do top 2 later, okay? Again, this is just a fun exercise for all of us to participate in. If y'all are like me, it's a Saturday and you just want to hang out and pass time until this game gets released. So that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Kentucky. We're on Kentucky, chat. What are we doing with Kentucky? All right, uniforms for Kentucky. Kentucky is talent, says Corn. Jacob says uniforms. Carcino says uniforms. They were getting a lot of uniforms on this one, on Kentucky. Okay, uniforms it is. That's definitely ruling the day for Kentucky for us. Okay. If you're going to build a dynasty, is anybody really going to run an LSU dynasty in this game in college football 25? If you're going to run an LSU dynasty, tell me why, please. Okay. That's a better question for a team like that. Why would you run an LSU dynasty in the game? Besides what we're picking, besides stadium uniforms and talent, what would be your main reason for wanting to run them? And I'm already seeing people saying stadium, so we're probably going to throw them in stadium, but I do want your opinion on this. I think it's a good question for Alabama too. Like any of these teams that are really top-notch programs, why would you run them as a dynasty, right? Caleb says, I will because I'm a fan, but it will be easy. I agree with that. You're going to be running over people, right? You're going to be running on all cylinders, hot and fast. Eric says, what do you think for first rebuild, Hawaii or Appalachian State? I like both of them. When I made my list, Eric, I actually had Hawaii and Appalachian State on my list of teams to look at. So I like both. And who knows, I may end up running both in the game, because I'm going to be playing this game a lot. So, it is what it is. Any other reasons y'all would run the bigger programs besides being a fan? Is there any other reasons? I'm just curious. C-Man says Arkansas is going to be my rebuild. LSU's top 5 in the SEC. They don't fall behind anyone besides Bama and Georgia. Jacob says his first rebuild is going to be Louisiana Tech. Yeah. Not a bad one. See, in my mind, when I'm building a dynasty mode, I want a little bit of a challenge, right? I want to be able to start at the bottom and work my way up to the top, you know. So I want a little bit of a challenge. I'm not saying I want to be, you know, cellar dweller, but all right, what are we doing with Ole Miss, chat? Ole Miss. Corn, this website is called Tiermaker. Tiermaker.com. It's free. And then you just look up CFB, college football, FBS teams 2025. I don't know why they put 2025 on here, but they did. But it's cool, man. It lets you create your own categories and everything. And it gives you all the logos. You don't have to put in any of the logos. Just use the one that this person's already created, and then you won't have to. I mean, you can create your own tier list, but it's going to take time, you know. All right, Ole Miss. George says he's picking Ole Miss because of uniforms. Mason says talent. If you're ever on YouTube checking us out, we appreciate you being here. I'm Positive Perk. We are ranking or deciding why we would run these teams out of the SEC for Dynasty mode in College Football 25. So feel free to put in your opinions in the chat. So we're on Ole Miss, stadium, uniforms, or talent. Jacob says Ole Miss is a top 5 team. So Jacob, you think they belong in the top 5? Is there anybody else that thinks Ole Miss should be in the top 5 for dynasty consideration? Lando says uniforms for sure. Okay, George says they're a borderline top 5. So maybe a 6 or 7 for Ole Miss. Maybe an 8. I don't know. I don't know much about Ole Miss either. I guarantee y'all know more about Ole Miss than I do. All right, y'all said uniforms, talent, uniforms again. Okay, let's throw them under uniforms for now. We can always move them later if we want to, you know. Can always move them. Mississippi State. Yeah, I was wanting to see what their record is. Mississippi State's record last year was 1-7 in the conference, 5-7 overall. So they basically were a 500 team, but not in the conference. Outside the conference, they did pretty decent. But in the conference, they got wrecked. So, Mississippi State. Where y'all want to put them? Stadium, uniforms, or talent? Corn says put them under talent for now. George says Mississippi State's either stadium because of cowbells and uniforms. Can't go wrong with a good cowbell, you know. Cowbells are always fun at football games. Cowbells and air horns. Gotta love those. I'll tell you what, y'all. Tyler Fortson's going nuts. He is liking the live like crazy. Tyler, I appreciate you, man. Thank you, dude. That's awesome. And guys, if you like college football, you know, like the stream, because we're gonna have a good time here. All right, let's decide what we're doing here with Mississippi State. What y'all want to do with them? I've seen stadium. I've seen uniforms. Oh, George says, can you look up their uniforms? Yeah. We can do that. All right. Well, yeah, let's look at their stadium too, because I don't really know what their stadium looks like. Okay. Hold on. Mississippi. There it is. Mississippi State. That's pretty sweet. Very nice. I'm gonna pull up a separate tab for uniforms. It's just easier. It's just easier. Mississippi. Wait, I need to put state in. Mississippi State. There we go. So this kind of gives you an idea. Looks like they've got the burgundy on, burgundy on burgundy. They also have this gray on gray. So they got their uniforms look pretty sweet. I like the helmet. The helmet's pretty nice. Different. Okay. So there's uniforms. There's a stadium. All right. What do y'all want to do with them? What's up, Bailey? All right. Daquan says jerseys. Okay. So we got some people saying uniforms there. Jacob likes the uniforms. Uh-oh. Journey. How'd you get your account banned? What in the world? All right, we're going uniforms of Mississippi State. Y'all like the uniforms. Okay. What about Missouri? Missouri. Now, Missouri is another one I want to look at their record from last year because I don't remember it. There we go. 6-2 conference, 11-2 overall. Missouri had a good football season last year. Okay. So what do y'all think? Is Missouri a top 5 consideration? Well, thank you, Bailey. I know we're growing here. We're finding new friends here, right? We're spreading the positivity. What do y'all think, chat? What do y'all want to do with Missouri? Hey, Riz, what's up, my man? Okay, so y'all said no on top 5 for Missouri. Okay, and I think I agree with that. Again, I like to ask these questions because I want to give y'all a chance to respond. MP, we're looking at SEC schools right now. SEC. We might look at some other ones later, but right now we're focused on SEC. I think it's easier to kind of break it down by conference, the way some of these conferences are. Some of these conferences are so big now, it's ridiculous. Except for the Pac-2. Anybody pulling for the Pac-2? Man, they used to be Pac-12, but all right. And I'm probably going to do more than one conference on here today. I decided to start with SEC because I'm going to be on here today probably till about 5 o'clock, chat, just so y'all know. I literally have nothing else going on today. It's me, my computer, my monitors, and you. That's it. We hanging out. But we got to do Missouri right now. So where are we putting Missouri? Should Missouri be considered for Dynasty because of their stadium, their uniforms, or their talent? Again, we're talking Dynasty. Dynasty. Miken's liking the live. Thank you, Miken. Just put your opinion in the chat box and I'll look and see what y'all say and we'll go from there. I'll place them in the appropriate box once everybody votes, gets their vote in. I do not have like a poll to put up. I wish I did, but I don't. I got to figure that out now that I've got all three platforms running again at the same time. So if we're talking Dynasty mode, chat, where are we putting Missouri? Are you going to run them in a Dynasty because you like their stadium, you like their uniforms, or you like their talent? Which one of the three? Oh, Daquan says, what's their stadium look like? All right, let's check it out. Missouri. Missouri Football Stadium. Wish there was a way I could get y'all to see these photos a little bit better, but this photo looks pretty cool. I think that's a computer generated photo, y'all. That's real. That photo right there is real. So they, their stadium's not terrible, Do y'all want to see Missouri's uniforms? I think I want to see Missouri's uniforms. I know they're doing I know what colors they run, but still nice to refresh our memories. Oh yeah, there's the color combos right there. Black, gold, and white, pretty much. Their uniforms are pretty tight. I think I like the black helmet with the black. I think I like the all black. It's kind of my favorite out of those three options. I like the all black. Daquan says same colors as his high school. There's a lot of schools that run these color combos. It works, Appalachian State runs this combo. It works. I mean, what other teams? We could mention a lot of teams, actually. It just looks good. All right, chat, what do y'all want to do with them? Where are we putting them? Missouri, stadium, uniforms, or talent? Again, if you're going to run them as a dynasty in College Football 25. What you think, chat? Hudson says stadium. Okay. So Hudson got his vote in. Just waiting for a few more people to respond. Daquan says, yep, I like the stadium too. Okay. All right, we'll take them and throw them under stadium then. How's that? We can always move them later if we want to. Now we're to South Carolina, the Gamecocks. South Carolina Gamecocks. What do you think, chat? If you're going to run them as a dynasty, or you run them because their stadium, their uniforms, or their talent? South Carolina. Tyler not playing Fortnite today, dude. College Football 25 is coming out, and I'm putting my energy into that because it's huge. One of the biggest releases in years. Fortnite's not going anywhere. It'll be there. Hudson says stadium again. Okay. for South Carolina. Some people do like South Carolina's uniforms, that burgundy and black. Show you what they look like. So that gives you an idea right there. Okay, I got other people saying uniforms for South Carolina. All right, let's take South Carolina and put them under uniforms as well. So right now, the only team we have under talent right now is Oklahoma. We've got Arkansas, Florida, Kentucky, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, and South Carolina under uniforms. Stadium is Auburn, LSU, Missouri. And then we just went ahead and put Alabama and Georgia in our top 5. I mean, come on. That was an easy decision. Tennessee, if you're going to run a dynasty with Tennessee, why are you doing it? Stadium, uniforms, talent. Or a lot of people say Tennessee's they've got a lot of history behind them. Should we put them in the top 5? Should Tennessee be considered a top 5 contender in dynasty? Hudson says yes, that he feels like Tennessee checks all the boxes. They've been good for quite a while. I mean, they've had a good program for quite a while. I mean, they've had some down years too, but I know if you've ever gone to a Tennessee game, wild. Energy's off the chain. Just crazy stuff. And that's one thing I am interested in seeing how they did it within the game in college football 25. Is the noise level, the fans, what they call it, home field advantage. So yeah. Thanks for the rose, Jay. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, we only got 2 more days, dude. Can you believe it? 2 more days and we can fire this game up. I'm ready, y'all. I am ready. All right, where do y'all want to put Tennessee, chat? Y'all got to vote. Let me know. This is a group think thing. Not doing it by myself. Stadium, uniforms, or talent. Where should I put them? If you're going to build them as a dynasty, why are you doing it? Their stadium, their uniforms, or their talent. I forgot to bring my ballistics in here too. So I'll take a bathroom break here in a minute and I'll go get it. Jay says their stadium. Their stadium is nice. Very colorful too. Lots of orange and white. Yeah, their uniforms are okay. I'm not wild about their uniforms. They're okay. If I'm placing them, I'm probably going to put them under stadium, personally. This is me. This is another team I don't really know much about their talent from last year to this year coming up. I'd have to research it. So let's just take them and put them under stadium. How's that? All right. Now we got Texas A&M. What was Texas A&M's record last season? They were a 500 team. Texas A&M was 4-4 in the conference, 7-6 overall. They played better at home than they did on the road. They were terrible on the road. Look at that, y'all. Texas A&M was 0-4 on the road. They didn't win a single game on the road, but they did well at home. So they're definitely a home team. Now let's talk about this for a second. This is interesting to me too. Like, will you be able to see this? Did they take this into consideration when somebody's really bad on the road? Will they take that in consideration for college football 25? I don't know. We'll see. Could be. There's a lot of different elements in this game. I know that. So It's going to be fun to see what they did with it. So, chat, where y'all want to put Texas A&M? Stadium, uniforms, or talent? Texas A&M. And if I need to look one of those up, I'll be glad to do it. Daquan says stadium for sure on Texas A&M. I'm going to look at their stadium. Oh, yeah. That's a pretty sweet looking stadium. Oh, yeah, dude. That's sharp. And they're getting ready to do an expansion, too. Yeah. Texas A&M approves a $450 million renovation project. Wow. So it's going to look even better when they get done with it. Okay. Yeah, I'd put them in their stadium for sure. They're doing all those renovations too. That'll be nice when they get done with that. Now we're on Vanderbilt, everybody's favorite team in the SEC. Vanderbilt. I know y'all can't wait to get your hands on Vanderbilt, right? Last year, Vanderbilt was 0-8 in the conference. Didn't win a single game in SEC. However, they did win 2 games at home. So their overall record was 2-10. 2-10 for Vanderbilt. Chat, I'm just going to tell you, Vanderbilt is a true dynasty build. If you want a challenge, pick Vanderbilt. You'll get a challenge of your life in dynasty. You may not enjoy it, but you'll be challenged by it. I promise you. So where we want to put Vanderbilt? Do we want to put them for dynasty consideration? Do we want to put them top 5, or do we just want to put them under one of the 3 categories: stadium, uniforms, or talent? Because Vanderbilt is a dynasty build for sure. If you want the challenge, right? Aria says move Missouri to top 5. Okay, we'll do that. We'll talk about that here in just a minute. Daquan said, calm down, dude. Y'all are funny. So, what do y'all think about Vanderbilt? What do we want to do with them? What does Vanderbilt's uniforms look like? Hey. PCC boys. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it, man. Over on YouTube. That's awesome, dude. I need more peeps on YouTube. Here's Vanderbilt's uniforms, y'all. Now, their colors for their uniforms look pretty good. I mean, this is what? The gold and the black and the white. That ain't bad. Pretty sharp. Pretty sharp. Okay. Logan says, dude, put Georgia in final 2. Yeah, we ain't gotten there yet. We're going to do that here in a minute. We're almost there. We just got to place Vanderbilt, and then we can move on. All right. So where do y'all want to put Vanderbilt, chat? Where are we sticking Vanderbilt? Uniforms. The uniforms do look good. I admit that. Yeah, we'll just stick them in uniforms too. Me personally, I'm not going to run Vanderbilt. I just don't have any desire to do it. as a dynasty. So yeah, but it would be a good challenge if you want a good challenge for dynasty mode. Vanderbilt would be a good one. Okay, we've done all the SEC schools, right? Is there anybody else that we should throw in the top 5 consideration that we got down here? Anybody else? Texas. Oh, yeah, we're not doing Texas right now. We're doing SEC schools right now. Sorry, that threw me off. I looked up at my chat and I saw the word Texas. All right, Missouri should go in the top 5. Let's move them up. Put Missouri in the top 5, y'all. They did have a really good season last year. They were 11-2 overall. Ole Miss was also 11-2 overall. Ole Miss actually had a better record than LSU did. Okay. Tennessee was 9-4. So I think Ole Miss should be up here as well. Top 5. Hold on, chat. I'll be right back. All right, chat, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right, so we're going to have to figure out our final 2, and then I'm going to have to cut this stream short. We got a little family emergency going on, so I'm going to have to go. But I will be back tonight, okay? I'll come back and do another one tonight. Anyway, so who should go in our final 2, chat, for SEC? Final 2 SEC. Alabama, Georgia, Missouri, or Ole Miss? What do y'all think, chat? And we need to do this pretty quick. Alabama, Georgia, Missouri, Ole Miss. Final 2. Top 2 for SEC Dynasty mode. What do y'all think? All right, well, I guess I'll decide. Nobody's responding, so I'm going to go ahead and decide because I have to go, unfortunately. But again, I'll be back on later tonight. So for Dynasty mode, I would say final 2. Again, now if you want a true Dynasty mode build, right, if you want the hardest thing you can possibly do in Dynasty mode, you're probably going to go Vanderbilt, right? Alabama's not going to be hard. Georgia won't be too tough. Missouri won't be too tough. Actually, all 4 of these won't be very hard at all. But, if you want something just for fun, you can throw Ole Miss up there. Again, chat, I apologize. I hate to cut this short, but we do have a family emergency, and we got to go take care of some business. So, but chat, it's been fun. I'll be back later tonight. Don't know exactly what time, and we'll do the full stream. So I do apologize, but I hope everybody has a great afternoon, and I will see you later on tonight at some point, as soon as we get this emergency situation taken care of. So I appreciate you, chat. The game comes out in 2 days. 2 days, chat. We're going to have college football 25. back on our console. Imagine that, chat. Chat, if you're ready for college football 25, let me know. Put a W in the chat. And we'll do it again tonight, y'all. Hope everybody has a great day today. And we will see you later tonight.
We're here to win, we're about to begin. Pigskin is flying, ain't no denying. Dynasty games that just stay the same. Building a team who's about to redeem. College football is back, now let's go attack. Let's go attack. Come on in, are you ready to win? Kick off the show, we are ready to go. Snap that ball, let the ref make a call. We're here to win, we're about to begin. Pigskin is flying, ain't no denying. Dynasty games that just ain't the same. Building a team who's about to redeem. College football is back, now let's go attack. Oh, 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 oh.